I'm selling my entire rental portfolio. This may come to a surprise to many of you, considering I have been very adamant and very vocal about the fact that I am never selling. I've said it a million times. I'm never selling any of my properties. And things have changed for me. Well, I just decided that I changed my mind. How about that? But before I get into why I changed my mind, let me tell you a quick story. So many of you know I, Nicole Purvy, I run the Better Than Success Real Estate League. It is our real estate club that we teach people how to achieve their real estate goals, whether it's becoming a first-time investor or taking things to the next level. And we dummy-proof the whole process. We do a lot of things by psychologically tricking you into becoming a real estate investor. But one of the many things that we do within our real estate club is we have a mastermind every Wednesday night. This is an event that we've been doing since our inception. This is our signature event. And we have a different speaker come in and educate our members about various topics within real estate. And a couple years ago, we did one, and someone came on and they spoke and they changed my life. This was my favorite mastermind that I ever witnessed. It was conducted by a guy by the name of Gary Jonas. Shout out to Gary. I told him when we were on, I said, this is my favorite one. And Gary really helped me to understand something about real estate. So he gave this whole strategy. He said, listen, this is how you can retire within like 10 years, no matter what age you are. Save up your money, buy maybe a property every year, every other year. At the end of 10 years, you will have built up so much equity that you can sell off the portfolio. You'll be able to pocket a bunch of cash. You take that cash and buy an apartment building. And then once you buy this apartment building, you can live off the cash flow from the apartment building. So you can then retire. And I'm like, this is genius. The reason that I thought it was genius is because I never thought about profiting off of the equity that you create when buying real estate, or that you accumulate, maybe not even create. Like I created equity by rehabbing distressed properties. That's a beautiful thing about rehabbing distressed properties is you create wealth by doing that. But some people don't necessarily do that. Let's say you buy turnkey properties, which is not my strategy, but like, let's say you do that. Not the worst thing in the world. Over time, when you buy turnkey properties, over time, you just accumulate wealth. The wealth is great if it's just sitting in those properties. Sure, it's going on your balance sheet. But what if you can capitalize off of it? And so when he did that, when he expressed that, it just went off for me. So I've been keeping this in the back of my mind, like, yeah, even though I say I'm not going to sell, one day if something comes up that I can like take advantage of the equity that I've created, bingo, it's on and popping. So keep that in the back of your mind, that I've been keeping that in the back of my mind. So another thing that I've been really vocal about was in June of 2023, I refinanced out of my last property that I had in my inventory. And I said, I'm chilling. I know what I want to do. I have been in 3 to 4 rehabs for the past 5 or 6 years. I need to not be in a rehab, and I want to cleanse my palate and figure out what I want to do next, okay? And so now here we are, November, 5, 6 months later, and I now know what I want to do. I've also been very vocal about this as well. I've been saying, I want to do big deals. Now, let me qualify what big deals mean. When I first decided that I wanted to do big deals, which I really kind of decided this before I refinanced out of my last property. When I first decided that I wanted to do big deals, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, that's a very broad term. What does that actually mean? But over the last couple of months, I've been narrowing it down to specify exactly what it is that I really want to do, okay? So I have narrowed down that what I would like to do is, or what I am going to do, life and death in the power of tongue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on doing ground up construction, 50 units or more. Okay? Why do I want to do this? I want to do this because of something that another mastermind speaker said years ago. that it's the same amount of work to do the big deals as it is to do the small deals. It's just different work. And through my studies and really speaking to a lot of investors who do big deals, it really kind of is the same amount of work. It's the same amount of stress. It's the same amount of headache. And to be honest with you, your girl's expensive. And do all this headache and stress to be pocketing, you know, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 here and there is just, it's just not fun to me at all. The other thing about large deals is when you do these larger deals, it's a long game, right? Like 2 years, 3 years, possibly even 10 years from start to completion. But there are a lot of ways that the developer can make money on these deals along the way. A developer fee, you can make money as a general partner. There are a lot of ways to make money on deals as you are putting these deals together, okay? Is that worth my time? Yes. Am I smart enough to do it? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so I've decided that this is what I want to do. I want to do these larger deals. It's a lot of ways to eat off of these larger deals. And plus, these are like legacy projects, right? Now, let's connect Gary Jonas with my large deal venture that I want to do. Hey, real quick. This episode is brought to you by our favorite hard money lender, Crowdcopia. Crowdcopia is a new style lender with a fresh perspective on how lending should be. They're first real estate investors, brokers, borrowers, landlords, property managers, and flippers. And because they understand the industry firsthand, they are best able to serve their clients' borrowing needs. They have streamlined the lending process to save time and money in ways that they wish were available when they first began investing. What makes Crowdcopia different is they are actively involved in the real estate investment and construction fields and thus have a hands-on experience to assist in your project beyond just financing. Trust me, this is all true because I've worked with them and they have helped me out a ton. In addition, they have a wealth of experience with managing title insurance, zoning, permit, and property insurance processes to better allow you to concentrate on maximizing your projects and finding new deals. Get along with them by visiting crowdcopia.com. One of the things that I have noticed, I have some friends who do larger deals that they bring zero money to the table, but I do see that those friends that do that, they are a little bit more stressed out, right? Because they don't really have any skin in the game. And so like, they're just always trying to figure out how to put this deal together. And so I have also seen friends who do bring skin to the table, bring some money to the table. They have skin in the game when they do these larger deals, and it's much easier. So just imagine if I'm raising money for a large deal, if I have skin in the game and you are an investor or a potential investor and you're looking over the financials and you're asking me about these deals, and I say to you, or you find out that I've committed $100,000, $200,000 of my own money, doesn't that make you feel a little bit more confident? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. With all that being said, this is why I'm liquidating my portfolio, because I have some equity. Me being able to take that money and have skin in the game when I do some larger deals, it will make it that much easier for me to raise money. It will make it that much easier for me to just navigate. So, run me my bread. Run me my bread. Run me my bread. Also, I'm going to be honest with you. Tenants are not fun. Do I want to discourage you from doing deals because tenants aren't fun, like 1 to 4 units, smaller deals? No. I'm not discouraging you because guess what? It's better than having a job. For me, it's better than having a job. Plus, two, this is what's gotten me here. For me, I would have never wanted to just jump right into doing these larger deals. I know some people that do. Like, for instance, we're doing a Women in Real Estate Summit, and Leslie Smallwood Lewis, I'm going to be interviewing her on stage, and she's done almost $1 billion in development. And guess what? She's never done smaller deals. And she also recommends, I don't recommend that anybody do that either. So keep all that in mind. So I'm just really excited. This is a long-term play. At first I was a little bit nervous, but I'm not anymore. It's go time. It's go time. I've been doing this way too long, and I'm ready to just be a big girl about all of this. Okay? So this is the thing. over these next couple of months, one of the many reasons why I am back in Philadelphia, currently I live two places. I still have my house in California. One of the things that I'm doing here is I want to be more hands-on with our events and content and our curation of our events. And we're going to be doing more curation around doing larger deals. So if you are interested in doing larger deals, you definitely need to pull up on this at our events that we have. Go to betterthansuccess.com/events, or you can join BTS. As of right now, Black Friday is about to happen. I'm about to throw an ill Black Friday sale. So join us, and we are going to be, I don't want to say focused, because we're going to just have more content around doing these larger deals versus just all doing 1 to 4 units, because I want to learn. That's how I ended up doing 1 to 4 units. I created content within BTS that was all about a 1 to 4 units. And that's how I learned. So listen, this is how I'm going to learn the next time. And if you want to join me, if you believe that I'm going to do this and you want to join me, come pull up. Pull up. Go to joinbts.com, sign up. I'm going to tell you right now, use code Nicole2. I do believe it's Nicole with a number 2 to get 50% off our annual membership, and you will be plugged right in. That'll be our Black Friday sale. Okay? Go join BTS, choose the annual option, put in code Nicole2. That will give you 50% off of the annual option. All right, everyone. That is my reason. So when y'all see me start selling off my portfolio, I'm just trying to get up my cash so I can do bigger deals and be out here in these large deal streets. Okay? I'm trying to get a street named after me. I'm trying to make a street and name it after myself. How about that? All right. Love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will keep you updated.